Today, we embark on a journey to uncover valuable insights from Dubai's recent deluge, shedding light on lessons crucial for Indian coastal cities. Stay tuned to discover how these lessons can shape the future of our urban landscapes and safeguard our communities. Dubai's rapid urbanization overwhelmed its drainage system, primarily due to extensive paved surfaces and inadequate infrastructure planning. The lack of sufficient stormwater management led to widespread flooding, highlighting the critical need for well-maintained drainage networks. Indian cities can learn from this by prioritizing comprehensive urban development plans that include robust drainage systems capable of handling heavy rainfall and preventing waterlogging. Without proper infrastructure, cities are vulnerable to devastating floods that can disrupt lives and economies. The flooding in Dubai exposed the vulnerability of buildings to water damage. Many structures lacked adequate flood protection measures such as waterproofing, flood doors, and elevated electrical systems. This left buildings susceptible to structural damage and electrical hazards during floods, endangering occupants and exacerbating the crisis. Indian cities must implement and enforce stringent building codes that require flood-resistant construction techniques to minimize the risk of structural damage and ensure the safety of occupants during floods. Building resilience into infrastructure is essential to withstand the increasing frequency and intensity of extreme weather events. Dubai's reactive approach to flood management underscored the importance of proactive resilience strategies. While emergency response measures are essential, investing in advanced flood forecasting systems and early warning mechanisms can significantly reduce the impact of floods on lives and property. Indian cities should prioritize the development and implementation of comprehensive flood preparedness plans that include timely warnings and evacuation procedures. By anticipating and preparing for floods, cities can minimize loss of life and property and facilitate a swift recovery process. The limited green spaces in Dubai exacerbated flooding by reducing the natural absorption of rainwater. Indian cities can mitigate the risk by integrating green infrastructure elements such as parks, green roofs, rain gardens, and permeable pavements into urban planning designs. These nature-based solutions help to absorb and slow down rainwater runoff, reducing the strain on drainage systems and minimizing flood risk. Green infrastructure not only enhances flood resilience but also improves air quality, enhances biodiversity, and promotes overall urban livability. Coastal cities in India are particularly vulnerable to the impacts of rising sea levels and extreme weather events. Dubai's experience with flooding in low-lying areas highlights the importance of adopting adaptive coastal development strategies. This may involve implementing measures such as elevating structures, creating green buffers, and establishing setback requirements to mitigate the risk associated with coastal flooding and storm surges. Planning and designing cities with climate resilience in mind are crucial to safeguarding coastal communities from the threats of sea level rise and storm surges. If you are liking the video till now, do not forget to show some love by hitting that like button and subscribing to our channel if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet. Dubai's flood event underscores the urgent need for sustainable water development practices. Indian cities can integrate innovative solutions such as rainwater harvesting, decentralized wastewater treatment, and green building design to mitigate flood risk and promote environmental sustainability. By prioritizing sustainable practices, cities can reduce their vulnerability to flooding and while enhancing resilience to climate change. Sustainable development not only protects ecosystems and natural resources but also enhances the long-term viability and resilience of urban communities. Effective public awareness campaigns and community engagement are critical components of flood preparedness. Dubai's proactive approach to educating residents about flood risks and emergency procedures can serve as a model for Indian cities. Community-based initiatives such as flood awareness workshops, emergency drills, and neighborhood response teams can empower residents to take proactive measures to protect themselves and their communities during floods. Building community resilience requires collaboration, communication, and collective action to ensure that everyone is prepared and able to respond effectively to flood emergencies. Dubai's flooding serves as a stark reminder to the urgent need for proactive investment in flood resilience. Indian coastal cities must prioritize long-term planning and infrastructure investments to adapt to changing climate conditions and reduce flood risk. This includes upgrading drainage systems, enhancing coastal defenses, and integrating nature-based solutions into urban development plans to build resilient communities capable of withstanding future flood events. Investing in resilience not only saves lives and property but also strengthens the economy, enhances quality of life, and ensures the sustainability of cities for future generations. India's rich history of traditional water management systems provides valuable insights into sustainable flood mitigation strategies. Ancient techniques such as rainwater harvesting, aquifers, recharging, and decentralized water storage can complement modern flood management practices. By reviving and adapting these traditional methods to suit contemporary urban environments, Indian cities can harness the wisdom of the past to build resilient futures. Learning from the past allows cities to draw upon indigenous knowledge, cultural practices, and historical experiences to develop innovative and effective solutions to current challenges. By learning from these experiences and embracing proactive measures, we can build resilient communities capable of withstanding the challenges of climate change and extreme weather events. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe for more captivating insights into India's hidden treasures. If you have liked this episode, then I will again request you to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. And you can also check out the videos that are on your screen.